Hello everyone, it's Alyssa B, and today I am bringing you guys a double header. First off, we are starting with a cross progression eSport League Season 0 Alpha and Omega 2v2s match in the Pros Division, which is Champ 3 to 3 Grand Champ 1 between the Bubble Lovers and TG Edibles. Right now, Bubble Lovers are 2-0, actually in second place in the Pro Division, I believe. While TG Edibles, let's see, they are, let me pull them up. I know they're 0-2 and 16th overall. Then our second match that we have today is in the Challengers Division, which is C2 and below, with Death Cloud Rose and Henry Clay Fan Club Outer Rim. So, let's start out talking about this match, shall we? The Bubble Lovers. I've checked out the stats from their last matches. It's pretty impressive. They've only dropped one game. We're looking at Outlandish Oni, who's got a 41% shooting rate right now. He's went 20 for 49, while Prod Yurt has went 45%, going 20 for 44. While the TG Edibles, why didn't I not write down their stats? Hold on, let me just pull up that on ball chasing. That is absolutely my bad. I think it just gotta love the brain fog, right? Okay. So the edibles. Let me get this. We have Gumpsy on the edibles, who's went 21 for 49, and 21 for 43 with the 49 shooting percentage. And then Mushroom Stamp KO, who's went 12 for 32, 38%. I hope everyone that is tuning in is having a great day. Also, you gotta love the censor with this game. I literally tried to put in TG Edibles and it's censoring it out. I tried to type it in different ways, but when I typed it in a different way, it censored out the whole name. So, right now, I guess they're just known as Edibles. We are 4 minutes till game time. And we are starting things off today on Manfield Nights, like we normally do. This is the first room that I've actually done a doubleheader. Usually I leave a little bit of time in between games. So we will see how that goes. Hopefully things run smoothly. And tomorrow I have a match that I will be casting, and then I will be taking the weekend off, is the game plan. Tomorrow, let's see. Let me look at my calendar real quick and tell you guys. I'll be casting another Cross Progression League match for the Pro Division too. Dumb and Dumber and SH Vapor. So if you're interested in that match, definitely tune in tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Which, that match is actually seeing who gets their first win for the season, because both of them are 0-2. And next weekend well, probably starting Tuesday, I will be on a little bit of a hiatus because my nephew is graduating high school and I have family coming in. But after next weekend, I will be full set casting again every day that I possibly can. Definitely shout out to the organizations who have been booking me for casting their games, like Wolfpack eSports, Krusty Crew Gaming, Infamous Thieves. All those guys are awesome. We got 1 minute till game time. Then, if no one shows up, we will start the timer. Let me double check and make sure that things are okay with the chat. Okay. Because teams have a 10-minute grace period to show up after the scheduled game time, is why I said about a timer. So we'll just keep an eye on the time. Okay, we got Oni in here for the Bubble Lovers. So we are just waiting on the edibles. And then we can get this series underway. I know I saw Mushroom Stamp literally drop in like 13 minutes ago and drop me a follow, so definitely thank you to them for the follow as well, and thank you to Oni for the follow as well a minute ago. I appreciate it. Oop. Didn't mean to put it on that monitor, my bad. Let me just fix this for 1 second so I can get my Discord up. I'll just get rid of that. There we go. And now you guys can have that monitor back. It is 8:02. Edibles still have 8 minutes to enter the game or give some form of communication. Okay. There we go. I said 1 minute. Let's hear your predictions in the chat for who you want to win the series. Let's put a hashtag BBL for Bubble Lovers or TG for Edibles. Glad to see the Bubble Lovers supporters in the chat. Okay. We have both teams in here. We can get things underway. If my game works, hold on. Why isn't it not letting me do anything? Is my game chat off? Yep. I turned it off after last night. That would make sense. Yeah. Because it was just distracting. There we go. They may join when ready. Okay, we have Bubble Lovers on the blue side and TG on the orange side. Yurt's already up for the ball, trying to potentially make a shot. Outlandish scores! Bubble Lovers already putting in a goal. Okay, we have Oni and Mushroom on that kickoff. Gumsy is going to follow through. Yurt gets the save. Stampo tries to pass for his teammate. And the pass was successful. Gumsy scores. What a pass from Mushroom and a read from Gumsy. Great teamwork. You love to see it. Gumsy and Yurt on the kickoff. Potentially kickoff goal. Could fake out Oni. Nope. Oni doesn't bite. Gumsy gets the touch. Just doesn't win the 50 though. Yurt pops it up over the top of the net. Oni was following through. Stamp goes a little bit too far and is just wrestling to get that touch so that Yurt doesn't gain control. Oni takes it around their corner. Potential dribble from Yurt. Nice attempt at a flick, just not calculated. The demo from Mushroom on Oni. Gumsy's gonna be patient. Mushroom got it though. There's Gumsy with the touch. Oni was still there though. Potential shot. Way to be there. Bubble Lovers up by 1 point against Edibles. Yurt and Gumsy on the kickoff. Gumsy taking his time and following. Potential pop over. Too far to the right. Yurt takes a shot. Too far over to the right again. Mushrooms trying to flick it over. Yurt gets the save though. Gumsy tries to take another shot. Yurt gets it again. Yurt's just being a brick wall. Yurt with the potential shot in the air. Oni maybe be there to help him. Mushroom's there though. Gumsy with the dump. Sent to Bubble Lovers corner. Bubble Lovers are fighting to get it out. Mushroom's trying to take it in. Bounce to the corner. Yurt bounces it over. Goes to the half field. Mushroom with the touch. Sends it to the ceiling. And that's in. 3-1. The amount of teamwork we have seen already this game from Bubble Lovers. TG just needs to find a way to shut down their aggression. There's Gumsy with it. Taking it slow, maybe trying to pop it over. Oni was able to read though. The boom from Mushroom. Gumsy takes the shot. Sends it back into Bubble Lover's half. Gumsy with the goal. What a snipe. This hit to the sidewall. And whoosh. Three to 2 game. Could be anyone's game at this point. Oni and Mushroom on the kickoff. Yurt takes the touch. Around TG's corner. TG takes the touch. Yurt pops it up. Oni takes the touch from his teammate. Following through in the air. Gumsy gets there in time to clear it out. Yurt following Gumsy and on Gumsy's tailpipes. Looks like... Oh! What a save! From Oni! Nice pop-up. Very patient. TG just needs to find their pace at this point. That's in! We have a tied game! What a calculated shot and just an unfortunate save attempt from Oni. Mushroom and Oni on that kickoff. Popped up into TG's territory. Stamp takes the touch, or was at least maybe trying to. There's Stamp again. Whoa! Edible's in the lead. Complete change in momentum. Like I said, anyone could win at the end of this. Yurt and Gumsy on the kickoff. There's Yurt with the touch by the net to defend. Gumsy brings it around. Mushroom Stamp with the second goal in the last around 20 seconds. Whatever they did and started doing, it's been working. Yurt and Gumsy on the kickoff. Mushroom Stamp following through. Oni tries to get the save, can't hit it in time. Yurt tries to pop it up and keep it up. Oh, the post! Can we get a 0-second goal? Nope, 1-second goal. Yurt scores. 4-5. Oni and Mushroom on that kickoff. And Edibles win. Game 1. What a comeback. Let me change the map real quick. We are going to Forbidden Temple. Oni and Mushroom on the kickoff. There's Gert. Pops it up. Mushroom in the air to defend. Gert with the soft aqua touch. Gert is air dribbling it in. Too far to the post. The post hit again. Dang. 2 post hits. That is unfortunate, but they still got it in. I mean, it doesn't need to go in pretty. It just needs to go in at the end of the day. Yurt and Mushroom on that kickoff. Oni. There's Yurt. Gumsey. Gumsey is fouling, but Yurt's challenging. The trade from Yurt to Mushroom. Gumsey is there to defend and keep it out of TG's net. Looks like a shot. 1-1. Okay, let me fix this real quick. We have Gumsey and Oni on the kickoff. Yurt is going to take his time with it. Mushroom takes the 50. Pops over. Too high. Oni might do something. Pass it, maybe? Mushroom's there to defend still. Yurt's taking up the sidewall. Could be a potential goal. Nope, too far to the right. Gumsey with the touch again. The demo. Save. Mushroom clears it into Bubble Lover's territory. The shot from Gumsey. 2-1. And speaking of shots, Gumsey had a 38% shooting percentage from game 1, while his teammate Mushroom only had 67. Mushroom and Yurt on that kickoff. Gumsey up in the air already. Yurt rushing to defend. Oni beats his teammate. Yurt drifts to the ball. Gumsey sends it into TG's territory in the corner. Over 1. Yurt was still able to get the touch, thankfully. Just not the right touch he wanted. Back to Yurt in the corner. There's Mushroom trying to take it back to Bubble Lover's territory. Oni unfortunately just misses. Yurt with the demo on Gumsey. Mushroom had a little bit of time, just didn't have any boost to make it there though. 0 boost in a dream, indeed, folks. Excuse the noise while my dog is basically playing Scooby-Doo in the background. Yurt with the goal. Tied up game again. Outlandish One sends it up the wall in TG's territory. Mushroom Stamp trying to get the touch to get it out so that Yurt can't challenge. Round 1, Mushroom Stamp demos Oni. Oni gets the save. Gumsey up with the awkward touch. Yurt goes over Gumse. Oni pops it over into TG's corner. That's dangerous. They still managed to get it out though. An on-target shot from Mushroom. 2-3. Oni and Gumsy on that kickoff. Yurt just flipping back, trying to get there with a low boost. Sent back to their corner for safety. Gumsy with the bump. He can't get there to gain control and pop it over on time, unfortunately. Yurt has nothing at this point. If his teammate could be there, that would have been a nice goal. Yurt is racing back to gain control of the ball again, and maybe try and get that last goal to tie it up again. TG Edibles take game 2. That is 2 games in a row we have had TG Edibles win. Next, we will be on DFH Stadium, and right now, Bubble Lovers just have to play all for nothing. It's game point for Edibles. Okay, DFH. Teams are already joining. Oni and Gumsy on the kickoff to Mushroom. Mushroom maybe with a shot attempt. Mushroom tries to keep it in. There's Gumsy. Gumsy is just playing like an offensive lineman right there and trying to keep the other team out of the way for his teammates. Mushroom was there for the save on Oni's shot. Yurt on Gumsy's tailpipes. Over 1. Yurt demoed by Mushroom. Oni was able to read it though. Yurt sends it back to TG's corner. There's Oni. Gumsy beat him though to it. Nice challenge. And nice defense from both teams at this point. Looks like Yurt's gonna be patient. Mushroom knew to not fall for that though. In TG's corner. Almost over Mushroom. The bump from Mushroom on One. Gumsy barely gets that out. It's 2 minutes into gameplay and we still haven't had our first goal in this game. That very well could be it. Nope. There's Yurt with the all 3 are in the air. Here's following. Oh. Odie's gonna scramble to it. At the rate that I'm seeing both teams play, I personally think we could even go to a Game 5 in this series. It has been a very back and forth series. Okay. The bump from Yurt on Gumsy to Gert. Yurt. Gumsy gets it though. You're still there. Up on the wall. Mushroom still reads. Gumsy gonna be there. You're barely managing to get out. That's going towards the net. Yurt still manages. And Yurt is just trailing behind Mushroom at this point, trying to get that touch. Gumsy is trying to get in, but Mushroom says no. Wait. There we go! 4 minutes of gameplay and we have our first goal. It's in TG's favor again. He and Bubble Lovers speak back. Gumsy was just staying up there on the wall. Yurt scores! We have a tied game again. At 1-1. 58 seconds left in game 3. Mushroom and Yurt on that kickoff. Mushroom and Oni were both racing to that back corner boost. Because boost is definitely going to be key at this point. To just be faster, to get to the net with the ball. Oni pops it up. Potentially over Gumsy. Gumsy still gets it. Yurt just wasn't directed at the ball correctly. Mushroom did the boost steal on Yurt. Yurt's rushing back. Oh! He still manages! Looks like we could have overtime. And we have overtime, our first overtime of the series. Yurt and Mushroom on the kickoff. Gumsy is gonna take his time. Gumsy popping it into the corner. Yurt with the miss and the ball. Mushroom and Gumsy were both there. Pop it over. Gumsy was there. Gumsy just beats. TG takes the series. GG's everyone. And thank you to everyone who has tuned in to this. Looks like I still have a half an hour till my next series, so I'm honestly gonna raid someone while we wait and just start up another stream then. Let's see, who are we gonna send it to? Let's raid Logan. I hope you all have a good night, and if any of you want to watch a Challenger series at 9 p.m., definitely tune back in. Let me save that replay. There we go. Okay, let's grade Logan. Logan is streaming Rocket League right now. Please tell him I sent you. He is part of a Discord community that I'm in. Have a nice night, everyone.